Howdy folks, Jay Boone down here at Emerald City Guitars, and I'm here for a very special pick of the day. We're going to do a series on some of the bursts we have in our shop, and right now we have 6 Gibson Les Paul Standards between the years of 1958 and 1960 in our showcase. So today we're going to start this whole burst series, and it's going to continue through the week. We have some great players down here doing demos on them, and this is one I just recently went down and picked up the southwestern part of the United States by a super collector down there, good friend of ours, and I'm really proud to let you know that we have it in our shop now. So what we have here is an all-original 1959 Gibson Les Paul Standard, of course in that cherry sunburst finish, and as you can see there's a lot of color in that top. It's maintained its color beautifully, and if you can hit the light just right, it's got some really nice bird's eye figuring in that, and it's very unique and kind of extraordinary at the same time. Just a beautiful piece. This thing weighs in at 8 pounds 12 ounces, and it's 100% stock with the exception of the strings. So as you can see, what I'm holding here is one of the most collectible electric guitars on the planet, right down to the amazing PAFs in it. The bridge pickup measures in at 8.19K, and the neck pickup is 8.12K. So very well balanced. They're right there where you want them to be. Just great sounded original PAFs. In the bridge, you have double white bobbins, and in the neck you have zebra or black and white bobbins. Both untouched, covers have never been off, solder intact. I mean, this is the real deal right here. If you're a burst lover with an aspiration of actually collecting one of these guys, this is definitely one of the top-notch contenders on the planet, I can assure you. If you flip this guy over, you can see it's very clean on the back end as well. Right here you can see a little line where at some point in its history somebody drug some kind of an object across there. Just barely, you can just barely feel it in the plastic, and you can kind of see it there. It's not belt buckle rash, it's just a little scratch along there that, you know, for a guitar this age, generally it's not unusual. But other than that, I mean, you can see a couple little dings here. It's very, very clean. If you look at the back of this mahogany neck, you can see a little bit of action right here. I'm guessing a guy maybe played with a ring a few times over the years. It's really superficial stuff, but, you know, noteworthy. You look at the back of the headstock there, you can see the single line cloisons. Tuners work great. They hold their tune, the buttons are intact. So the original frets are in great condition. This guitar plays amazing. The trapezoid inlays are in really nice shape. There's not a ton of shrinkage going on. They're just in beautiful condition, as are the pickup rings. You can see these rings. A lot of times you'll see them, you'll have cracks in them, but just absolutely amazing condition. It's a no excuses burst that it's really got it going on, you guys, and you're gonna hear it when our buddy Dan Phelps plugs this thing into this 1992 Matchless DC-30 from the Mark Sampson era. I was standing around when he was playing this thing, and it was just blowing my mind. Everything you want out of that bridge pickup, kind of that quackiness, but yet those nice warm overtones that you want to hear, and then the neck is just fat, full, amazing sustain. Everything you'd expect out of a guitar of this caliber. So when we picked this up to bring it home, I interviewed our friend who's just such an avid collector. I mean, he's got some amazing guitars, and I wanted them all. This, of course, was at the pinnacle of his collection, and he shared some stories with me about letting some very well-known players play this guitar. Our friend is very well connected, and he runs in that kind of circle. So according to him, this guitar has been in the hands of Paul Stanley, Slash, a number of luminaries that we all know and respect, and they were all blown away and gave it a big thumbs up. Now, when he told me that, I asked him, well, why didn't they buy it from you? And he said at the time it wasn't for sale. Not the case now. This guitar is for sale at Emerald City Guitars. So yeah, if you're a burst lover and are into getting one of these in your collection, please give us a call, because this is indeed one of the holy grails. So without further delay, I'm going to unleash this beast into Dan Phelps' hands through this, like I said before, this beautiful old Matchless amp. So there you have it, folks. My pick of the day, an original 1959 Gibson Les Paul Standard, the Burst, running through an original 1992 Mark Sampson era Matchless DC-30. Take care. See you later.